Summer League. Who wants to win now? Let's start in the Eastern Conference.
That's the key word, is now. We know all the sweepstakes from LeBron, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, but these teams, if you're going after one of those three guys, you're ready to win now. So the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference, you get a healthy Kyrie, you had a healthy Gordon Hayward. Obviously, Tatum and Brown took it to the next level, Rozier. But wait a minute. A couple of those guys may be gone if you bring in a LeBron James and a Paul George possibly, or Kawhi Leonard. But I know Danny Ainge, if he makes a move like that, Kristen, he's ready to win now. And don't forget, Al Horford, he's coming up for a new deal too. So a lot of things going on. The Cavs, Kristen, and you people at home, I have to put them on the list. Why? Because LeBron's legacy. He could easily stay in Cleveland. You still have Kevin Love. Maybe you move J.R. Smith. Maybe you move George Hill. Now you pick up your phone and say, hey, PG, I'm staying in Cleveland. Cleveland's not a bad place to live during the season. And in the summertime, it's not bad at all. We got lakes and fun things, and we're trying to get rings. Now, this one right here, I'm saying to myself, LeBron, if you stay home and if you go to Philadelphia, do you want to give the ball up? Are you ready to change your game? Because how do you and Ben Simmons stay on the floor together? Because if you have the pick and roll when you're in ISO, Ben Simmons' man's going to stay in the paint because he's a liability on the offensive end. Are you ready to feed Embiid down low? So, yeah. But if you make the move, you're for real. Now, Nick Nurse, I love him. I think he's ready for the job. The question is, are you ready to push the right buttons with the Raptors? The backcourt, Lowry, I love him to death. You got to step your game up. DeRozan, I thought you got better. You added the three ball to your game, but need a little bit more. Is the bench strong enough? But I go back to the coach, Kristen. It's all about Nick Nurse. How do you get these guys motivated to understand if LeBron leaves or stays, you have to be ready? Now, threw the Miami Heat in there because obviously D-Wade. It was an easy one. But you say to yourself, does Whiteside stay there? You still have the Dragon. One thing we know about Pat Riley, this theme is now. Can you pick up the phone and say, hey, LeBron, hey, that conversation we had a couple years ago, let's make up a little bit. Come on back to South Beach. You can get your old house back. You finally, I don't know if he sold that house or not yet. But the bottom line is, all 4 or 5 of those general managers, if they make that phone call, they're trying to win now.
If you're LeBron James, though, do you logically go to another Eastern Conference team? Is anyone more poised to win a championship right now than what he already has in Cleveland?
Me personally, if you stay in the Eastern Conference, that is your easy way to get back to your 9th finals. If you go to the West, the Rockets, Warriors, there's so many teams now that are smacking you on your back door saying, hey, we're ready for you.
Western Conference, then. You mentioned the Rockets. Who's ready to win know?
Well, the Rockets, we know one thing about Daryl Morey. He's going to make the right move. If Chris Paul doesn't get hurt, maybe Game 7 is different in Houston, okay? So now, LeBron, hey, this Chris Paul. You know that one-on-one James Harden's done? It's pretty cool. I've been working on my three-point shot. The coach said we're playing better defense. We're going to take turns playing one-on-one. I don't know if LeBron wants that, Kristen, but that is the system in Houston.
It could add some years back to those legs, though.
And that's the bigger question. Are you ready to give it up? Give the ball up, for that matter. And now, last, but
Lakers, you think,
least,
right?
Well,
not quite least.
Well, you're asking yourself, can Kawhi Leonard and LeBron both go to the Lakers? Could they? Could that work? Once again,
it's logistically possible.
Logistically possible, but with both guys on the floor, Ingram has to be gone, Kuzma has to be gone, Ball has to be gone. So how do you keep the young talent? So Lakers, I don't know if that works. And OKC, if you're serious, you're going to Paul George and saying, Paul, whatever you need, whatever mom needs, whatever dad needs, we know you love fishing, we'll find some new ponds, some new lakes, whatever, you have to stay. If OK's serious about winning now, I'm sure Carmelo will opt in, and I think they'll have a chance. And then the Spurs, like we talked about in the last block, Kristen, I just don't see Pop giving up right away. Obviously, they have to get lines of communication open, but I just don't see it happening right now. And I know all season long it's been funky in Spurs land, but right there, LaMarcus Aldridge proved that once lines of communication open, we can kind of fix it. And I just don't believe Pop's going to give up real easy before he lets Kawhi Leonard walk anywhere, people, anywhere. That's what I think.
That's right. LaMarcus was all but ready to head out of San Antonio, and now he's all in. How about then the top 5 players on the move this summer?
We can start with the obvious first.
Sure.
That guy.
LeBRon James.
No, what?
Oh, Kawhi
it's the
Leonard.
new one now.
Okay, yeah,
it's new.
true.
It was LeBron until Kawhi said.
Wow.
Hold on. Did Kawhi say it or did his people say it?
Yeah, you knew. Uh-oh. Okay, fine.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying now? Because that's what makes this thing a little dicey, because Kawhi is so quiet. Until I hear Kawhi, somebody say, I want to go, I don't believe it. LeBron James has made it very clear. I'm testing the waters. I've earned another opportunity to go out there in free agency. I'm LeBron James, and I want to go to my 9th consecutive finals, so I want to make sure I have an opportunity to pick this team where I want to go. And then PG, man, honestly, Kristen, and you people at home, I think his decision may be the toughest.
Really?
Because he's a little bit younger than LeBron. So if you go with LeBron's about to be 34 next year. Right. You're only, what, 28, 29? So now, do you want to be the man, or do you want to blend with somebody? I had to throw my big fella in there, Derek Favre from Georgia Tech. I think he's going to stay. I think he's going to stay. I think someone may entice him a little bit with a little bit more money, but obviously staying in Utah, you get the extra year. They love you there. Your family loves in Utah. Quinn Snyder's done an excellent job making his game get right, and the knee's finally healthy. Now, DeAndre, I don't know. I think the Clippers did an excellent job giving Doc his extension. I know the relationship between Doc and DeAndre are really, really good. But I don't know if DeAndre may say, you know what, Blake's gone, CP3's gone. Maybe it's time for me to say, see you, L.A.
I miss
Maybe he might be trying to say, see you, L.A.